first one?
Unprotected sex.
Next one?
From mother to child during pregnancy, childbirth, or breastfeeding.
Next one?
Injected drugs with a needle that has infected blood in it.
And last one?
Infected blood donations or organ transplants.
Okay, we'll be going into more depth about these things in a minute, okay? You can't get AIDS from kissing. Y'all thought that at one point? Hugging, sharing food, insect bites. You should think about insect bites. What you think about that? What if somebody have the HIV virus and they get an insect bite, and that insect mosquito come and bite you?
Like
Yeah, but I thought that their blood would still be on the end of the day. And toilet seats. Yeah, I got toilet seats because the fluid.
So they say that from what I read in my research, there's a small minimum amount that will go into the bloodstream. Okay, but also just to give you an idea, whenever a mosquito bites you, they go through the skin and they got the name of the liquid that they put in, so they look at your blood can become thinner. Once they push theirs in, they pull it back up. It's a swap. It's like what y'all call when somebody drinking like this. What they say, start to go back in. Same concept. All right. Also, this piece, toilet seats. I know back in our days, they used to think toilet seats contribute to this situation. Bathing, sneezing and coughing, and sweat. You can't get AIDS from touching one who has HIV. What's the next one? From what?
Food, drinks, and cooking utensils.
Can't get it from that. What's the next one?
Tables, door handles, sharing towels.
Next.
New or sterilized needles.
Next.
Tattoos and piercings.
Wow.
Okay. You can't. You can't.
I thought you
Okay. Now it's interesting because what if the needle, what if the person has the virus and that needle has blood on? Don't when they do tattoos.
But they change out. But they're supposed to change out.
What if they don't change it out, or what if they use the same ink?
Then that's the possibility is greater.
Well, that's all.
So yeah. This one you can't prevent or cure HIV by washing after sex, sex with a virgin, the pull-out method. Okay, what's this? Spells and herbal medicine. What is this? Contraceptives. This piece here, I want to show you a video about a teenager about your age who has this virus. Let's see what she has to say.
Is that video? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm making this video. It's going to be quick and simple because I have me and my friends discussing something about HIV and AIDS. We're just saying that the youth are becoming infected because they're not afraid. These are my pills, Truvada, Norbert, and Persista. I will take these every day. If I can go one day without taking this medication, honestly, I'll be the happiest female on earth. It doesn't matter if I party all night, drink till the sun comes up, I have to take these. And I have to keep these down. Okay? The schools won't let us into the schools. They want to keep sex out. But keep in mind, 67% of our youth have already had sex by the time they're 16. And not only that, but ages 13 to 29 are accounting for the majority of the infection. And our females also, through heterosexual contact, is a majority of the new HIV infection rates. Parents, you have to speak to your children about this disease. You have to let them know it's real. You don't want your child to be sick and in the hospital ready to die. You want to be able to protect them now before they even have it. Give them the information they need to go out into the world. If they're positive, to remain healthy and not pass it on. And if they're negative, to stay negative. And to know what they need to do to stop this. Because nobody wants to feed their child medicine for the rest of their life. Understand, if I miss my medicine one time in a month, I can lose this whole regimen. There are not a lot of HIV regimens out there. Because one of these pills can be attached to another regimen, which means if I lose this pill, I lose any regimen that has this pill or these ingredients in it. So I have to make sure that I take these medicines and that I stay on top of these medicines so that I do not lose my regimens and so that I can continue to be HIV undetectable. Okay? Because anybody who's HIV positive does not want to acquire AIDS. You want to be undetectable. You want to be able to have that low risk of transmission. So at the end of the day, if they won't let us into the school to speak, you speak to your child. You show your child this video. You be the pillar for your home to let your children know that you want them to be not only safe and healthy, but empowered as well. So you have to do this for your family. You have to make sure that your children, your sisters, your brothers know. Because my sister is just 13, and 13 is the beginning age of where our new rate or high rates of new infections are coming from. That means my sister at just the age of 13 can go out and have sex and be HIV positive. And that comes from our kids being vaccinated with older, better, nicer. Okay? So that means these older people, these people are not telling anybody because they're ashamed and they don't want anybody to know they're positive. They want to continue to live this normal life. Keep in mind, me, I live a normal life, sweetie. I do everything anybody else do. I club, I party, I have the time of my life. I enjoy my life. I work, I pay bills. I don't sit around and wait on disability check. I do what I have to do for me and my family. You can live a normal life with HIV and AIDS. But why live a normal life with HIV or AIDS when you can be negative? You understand what I'm saying? So, it's either this for the rest of your life, or you get it together and do what you need to do. Wear a condom. Don't share needles. Don't breastfeed your children if you're HIV positive. I have a bulk load of information that I can provide to so many people. Understand that, okay? And let's keep the negative and the positive healthy. You guys have a blessed day.
All right, comments?
Yes.
I have a question.
Bring to the floor.
What is undetected? Like in layman terms, what exactly does it mean?
The amount of the virus is too low to be detected. It's not enough to actually detect it.
So you can't pass it on?
You can pass it on, but
You won't be able
like
to tell what
when they take your blood test, you won't always show up as, oh, I got HIV. They gotta do the most to find it.
So like, what does that mean? That say, for person A is undetectable, and they have sex with person B. Will person B end up getting AIDS and not know? Because if they go get their blood test, they won't.
That's the risk. That's why you have to go to the doctor, and that's a very good question. So you have some people, what you're gonna do a simulation right now, you can receive AIDS virus by direct contact or indirect contact. So that's why they're saying even when you take you do your checkup, ladies, you're supposed to do every year you're supposed to have a yearly checkup. They're supposed to check everything. That's why all that's supposed to come into play. Okay, that's what that's about. All right, so what we're gonna do, what's that head count, Bree?
19.
Okay, I want you to pass this out. My brother right here, I want you to pass this. Remember, just get a vial. Do not spill, okay? If something get in your eye, where you gonna go?
Eye wash station.
How long?
15 minutes.
Do not drink, okay? Do not drink. If something do get in your eye, please let me know. The eye wash station is in the back. Do not spill this. Wait for this, okay? Remember, and I will explain as you pass this out, okay? She says 19, so it's gonna read the extra 3, okay? So let them pick. I'm letting them pick. Let them pick. Let them pick, they know.
Always word. No, because I did this. I was like, why is it so heavy? And then I see the water right there.
It's not cloudy, it's clear.
I know it, and if I get HIV 40 y'all, was probably that on
Outside.
me.
Look, we got
Text
a
me
ring
outside.
right here. Dead on it.
340.
That's on me.
Shut my ear.
But we know what we finna do though. So if I get it, we fight. No, pressure's green. That's not even the color.
I'm going to y'all.
our last lesson, y'all ready? Remember on the last lesson, if you can't remember, I told you about my cousin. I'm gonna take you back for a minute. I told you what happened with my cousin, put you in a real world situation. So please don't waste it, don't waste it. All right, so I wanna go back to how you properly exchange fluids, sexual relation, okay? So once you squeeze the bowl, when you squeeze the bowl, place it inside of the test tube. Don't do it yet, just wait for me. Let me do the demonstration. Squeeze the bowl, place the bowl in the water while still holding. Then once you're in the water, release while in the water. Bring it out of yours, place it into theirs, here. Then the other person goes into theirs, here, squeeze the bowl, while squeezing, place into the water, while squeezing, don't release, release in the water, release, then you bring it out and put it back into theirs, okay? You have just exchanged bodily fluids, sexual relations. I'm gonna write your name down, and I'm gonna write your name down in order that I had sexual relations with. Write the name and that number. Speaking of number, on your test tube, to the board, the top number is your ID number, so there's no names, okay? Top number is your ID number. The bottom number is how many times you will exchange.
That's literally mine.
Okay? Right here. All right? So, I want to make sure, because we have to do it correctly, all right? Make sure. Squeeze the bowl while squeezing. Place it in the water. Hold it while in the water. Release while in the water. Release. Take it. Always go on yours. Okay? Then go. Place it in theirs. That person will go in theirs. You never go in theirs. You always going in your own. Okay? Go in yours. Squeeze while holding. Place it in the water. Release. Place it back in theirs. I'm going to write your name down and your number, top number. I'm going to write your name down and your number, top number, in that order. Okay? Are there any questions?
No.
Okay? Notice why I have this set like I have it set like this for a reason, okay? So go ahead and exchange. If only exchange, another thing, only exchange the number that I gave you. If it says 3, don't try to do 4 times. What you trying to do? Only do 3, okay? And then stop. And then have a seat so I can see where everybody is, okay? All right, ready? Move. Make sure you write the names down. Make sure you write the names down. Make sure you write the names down. Where your paper is. Make sure you write the names down. Make sure you get up, move around. I want you to move around. I want you to move around.
My number 15.
Oh my gosh. I got
Jasmine, Renee, what's your number? What's your number? Yeah.
Renee, what's your number?
What's your number? What's your number?
3.
Hey Ben, come on, bro. We're about to get a person.
Hey, do not touch the water. Okay? Don't touch the water. In there is all yours. Just make sure you go in the bag. Don't touch the water. Don't touch it. Don't touch the water. Write the names down. Write those names down and number. Move around. Move around. Move around.
What's your number?
Renee. I did it 3 times.
Brandon, are you done? Yes.
I got you.
You might 13. Who's yours?
Okay. Yep. What's your number, Brandon?
4.
I'm 20.
Okay.
What's your number?
Wait, Brandon, what was your number?
Now, if mine's red, is it like Victoria?
I'm 20 right now. If it is, so. I only got 2 bodies.
Okay, and I got 3.
I knocked over your Skittles.
Oh
my gosh, guys. I beat everybody and I'm still
I already got 3.
Once you finish, have a seat.
What about you? What's your number?
I don't know yet. Nobody got a
What is your number?
Okay, I'm done. Brianna is done.
Why?
You got mine?
No, you got to drop. Everybody.
Alright, how many do you need, bro? You need one more? Yeah, do everybody exchange? Do everybody have the exact number?
Yes.
Do you need another? Oh, you done. Okay, that's it. Freeze, Brown. Freeze right there. What was your number at the bottom?
3.
3? So you got 2? That's cool, that's cool. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so look. So now, let's imagine. Okay, in the simulation, let's just imagine, okay? Just imagine, real world. If the situation was real, alright? What you're gonna do, you're gonna go and line up outside this door, like you just came to the hospital. You're gonna line up on the lockers, okay? When you line up on the lockers, and then I'm gonna come back on this end and I'm gonna speak with you, and then I'm gonna come and have a seat at this table. And when I have a seat at this table, you're gonna sit across from me, okay? You're gonna bring your bow. You're gonna have a seat. Hand me your bow. You're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna add a drop of this, okay? All right. I'm gonna add a drop of this. This will tell me what's going on. Once you get that valve, test tube, keep it like this. When I put the drop in it, keep this covered. I don't want you to see the bottom. I want that covered like this. All right, take this, you can place that on here to keep it from spilling, okay? Hold it upright. When you come in, have a seat like you're waiting on the doctor results. Okay, when I get everybody situated, I'm gonna come and reveal the results to you. After that, those that are infected, okay, I'm gonna rearrange you. I'm gonna put you on one side of the room, okay? Like we did, I want you to, we're gonna backtrack and see who exchanged with who and where did it come from, the source. Outside people, the ones that did not contract it, you're gonna be outside looking in to piece this puzzle together, how it happened, okay? So what you're gonna do now is line up. You're gonna line up on outside. No, you need your cards. Just take your valves. Everybody go out this side.
I'm scared.
So now you're outside of the doctor's room, okay? In the hospital. When you come up to the front of the door, I'm gonna say next. That means you come in, okay? But I want you to come up. You come. Yeah. Stop right in the crevice. But the next person, I want you in the door. So I'm gonna say next. You come on in.
Okay.
All right. Ready? All right. Here we go. Next. 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 Good. Take the ball out. Put it. Yeah, you good. It ain't gonna. Next.
Look at it. No, the bottom. The bottom.
Oh, the bottom.
So you're not baby.
I don't want to take the ball out.
Still not. It's your first test. It's your first time.
It was my first time.
Next.
It was like, what?
Take the ball out.
And don't nobody cheat. Please don't cheat. Because then you want to look before everybody. Leah, calm down. It's okay. You got it.
Next.
Sorry. I'm going to be your support. Victoria. Whoever use the other hand.
Next.
I ain't even think about that. Shut up. Hurry up. You be proud.
How you doing, Doc?
I know.
I have some problems. I'm feeling too good
We gonna see what's going on, Mr. Brown. See if everything.
Got it.
kind of worried.
I'm not going to look at you differently, bro.
Get in that phone. Put that in there. That's it. I'll bring the results in a minute. Next.
Oh, you smart around. Just the whole family got it with somebody. I'm right back. This the house, my bad.
Put that in.
Oh, I'm sneezing.
Next.
It's okay, Mom. I'm sorry about it.
It's the house we don't judge. Next. You last one more?
No.
How many behind you? Okay, come on.
Yeast pictures and
Okay.
oh my. Someone should be standing so committee. That's cure. With antibiotics, you clear that up. I'm about to say probiotics.
Next.
Sean, Yasmin, I won't think of you any differently, okay?
Okay.
But you got a friend.
But I don't trust you. Right? I think you know no difference. He'll talk, I think you know different, but I don't talk to you no more. Oh, my head, baby.
Next.
Oh, where do I?
I really can't even see him. How many more people outside? So you gotta hold my phone.
Sweet, don't break it now. Put it, yeah. Next.
He said chlamydia. I have two CDs. Who did it? Who was the big? I swear to God. I think it's me. I ain't got it. I don't care. I ain't got it. Ibrahim got it. I ain't got it. What about? I don't remember the first time I ever looked at it.
Next.
Aaliyah, you first?
You. I'm not burning that. That's how many people out here?
My name, like, I already got it. I already got it.
Assistant Christian. How many people are out there?
One motherfucker.
Next.
What fuck? Okay, boy.
Is anybody outside?
Last one.
Can't close the door, Dean. Thank you. So scared.
Oh, yeah, I got HIV.
Everybody got AIDS.
Oh, yeah, I got HIV, huh?
You cheating, man? You cheating?
Okay.
Jalen.
Alright, so. Alright, bring it back together. Okay, so now, as I listen to you, you have a lot of people, and I can explain that. Sometimes when you wait for results, even though it might be in a joking manner, people play it off different ways. You know what I'm saying? Some people talk, some people laugh, some people, yeah, you know, they just light. So that's all part of life, y'all understand what I'm saying? But now the doctor's about to go outside, me. I'm about to go through that door. I'm gonna come back around. And when I come back around, I have the results. Now these results will both results are gonna change your life, whether you have it or not. It's gonna change your life. If you caught it, if you contracted this virus, that's one story. If you didn't contract it, that's another story. So it's two stories in one. Y'all feel what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
All right, but we're gonna expand this thing out wider. But first, let's check you. All right, so the doctor's going out. I'm gonna come back around. I'm gonna show you the results. Okay?
I'm shaking, guys.
Well, we supposed to get it.
I'm scared. This ain't Ibrahim.
I'm shaking.
Oh my gosh. Just look at it.
The number
Well, not ever, Nate. Brianna. If I don't have it,
Okay, I have the results. One second.
It's not real.
Oh God.
All right, so I have to. What y'all been up to?
No.
Okay, all right. Here we go. If you have this color, or this color, if you have this color, you do not have the
Now look,
HIV
who got
virus.
it?
Check your vials and see what you have.
Don't touch me.
Positive, boy.
I don't care.
All right.
HIV, J-Mo.
You can't.
All right. So, now, this is what I need. Alright, so all the people that are infected, everybody, the people that have the color, Mr. Brown, the people that have the color, I want you to move on this side. Move to this side. If you have the color, that pinkish color, move to this side. Do not stay on this side.
Oh, y'all got HIV.
But Tree, you must be over there.
I don't have AIDS.
But you need to. Dang, Jalen got HIV.
Alright. Okay, bring it together. Outside.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is ask them, you can't just go throughout life and just say, you gave me AIDS, basically. That's why they always ask you, how many people have you had sexual relationships with in the last 6 months? And this is how they go backwards to find out the source. So they can, help the problem, I guess. Keep it from becoming an epidemic. So what you see now, you have a small group which is starting to become an epidemic. All right? Notice that you had some people that was on this side of the room. Okay? That means that you have people that can go from county to county or from neighborhood to neighborhood and still spread it. Some people probably got it indirectly, what you're about to see. Okay? This is real. As we speak to this day, it's real. All right? It has no name. Once you have it, it's a wrap. Okay? It's a wrap. All right? So I'm going to ask him a question. Who did you change with? And if that name keep popping up, okay, then start looking. Autumn. Who you changed with first?
Katoria, then Kiston.
With who?
Katoria, and then
Katoria.
Sure with that side.
And then who?
Kiston.
Justin?
Kiston.
Kirsten. What Kirsten? All right, so notice she's on this side. Who you changed with first?
Katoria.
Katoria. Then you changed with,
I said it don't make sense.
okay, let's keep going. All right, so let me go to you. Who did you exchange with?
Genesis, then Autumn.
Genesis. So look at the three names. Keep open here. Open here. Okay? My brother.
Brianna, then Leah.
Brianna, then Aaliyah.
Brianna is clean.
Aaliyah.
Genesis, then Jabari.
Jabari. What? Oh, okay. Oh. What?
Trinity.
Trinity, you went with Trinity. You went Trinity first.
Trinity first.
Trinity over there.
So I didn't get it. And then Genesis.
Who name keep popping up?
Genesis.
All right, so.
But why? How she got it?
Yeah.
Did you go?
Do you have it backwards?
Do you have it backwards?
No, I'm
Come on,
not
guess what?
crazy, y'all.
That man Katoria probably y'all. I'm sorry.
So how did she?
Wait,
Wait, Kiss
how
did
did
not
Kiss
get it.
But that don't make no sense.
I could have had it on my own. But then how to kiss it?
Wait, did y'all go?
But it still doesn't make any sense.
It don't make
You
sense.
went
That's-
Katoria first, then Kissed?
Yes.
Somebody lied. Somebody
That's
lied.
what I
What
said.
Did you